Hello and welcome. I'm Jon Garlick, and I'm here with Sheriff Matthew Wade, and this is Calhoun County's Most Wanted. Sheriff.
Always good to be on the show. It's my favorite time of the year.
It is your favorite.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. And it's a favorite time of the year for some folks that you worked with last week.
That's right.
Let's
two
cut
arrests.
To the count.
Yeah, 2 arrests this week brings our count up to 5,139 people arrested, all because somebody was willing to help us out. Thank you so much.
And you need some more help because apparently there's a scam going around. And I got that phone call too about a month ago.
You know, scams are scams, and for whatever reason, these people will find somebody and latch onto them from the DA's office. They've latched onto a name that actually is an employee of ours. But it is a scam. You know, we're not going to call and ask you for money. And if you're ever any doubt that somebody calls you with the sheriff's office, DA's office, or something like that, and just hang up, look the number up yourself, and call us back, and we'll be able to tell you it's probably a scam. And these people are not in our country, and we have no way of arresting them. It is a terrible shame that we can't do more about these scams. We want to, we just don't have the ability.
Terrible shame. But stay with us because we're going to be back with the first half of the lineup and a very important guest here on Calhoun County's Most Wanted. And welcome to this week's edition of Calhoun County's Most Wanted. The first half of the lineup this week brought to you by A1 Freedom Bail Bonding. A1 Freedom Bail Bonding, 256-236-7888. And first up this week is Scott Morris. Mr. Morris, last known to be living in Piedmont, wanted for failure to appear on possession of a controlled substance ×3. And this is Dexter Pierce. Mr. Pierce, last known to be living in Birmingham. He's wanted for failure to appear on breaking and entering of a vehicle, failure to appear on theft of property first, and failure to appear on burglary third. And take a look at Tiffany Davila. Miss Davila, last known to be living in Heflin. She's wanted for a probation violation on possession of a controlled substance. And this is Jennifer Wissenant. Miss Wissenant, last known to be living in Gadsden. She's wanted for failure to appear on possession of a controlled substance and failure to appear on obstruction of justice by giving a false ID. And take a look at Rico McCallum. Mr. McCallum, last known to be living in Anniston. He's wanted for escape first and a probation revocation for robbery second. And this is Osmeda Valdez. Miss Valdez, last known to be living in Anniston. She's wanted for failure to appear on possession of a controlled substance. Take a look at Ginger Whetstone. Miss Whetstone, last known to be living in Jacksonville. She's wanted for failure to appear on theft of property second. And meet William Barfield. Mr. Barfield, last known to be living in Jacksonville. He's wanted on a motion to revoke bond for forgery third ×2. And that's it for the first half of the lineup. Stay tuned for the second half later in the show. Welcome back. We hope you saw somebody in that half of the lineup. You might know where they are. If you do, call Sheriff Matthew Wade. You call, he hauls. We are here with my good friend, Audrey. Now, you know, I keep thinking of you as Audrey Tinky.
It's a long time, yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So it's Maxwell now, right?
Yeah, and it was Zimmerman before that.
It was Zimmerman before that. You see, I knew you under all three of your different last names.
That's right. All three aliases.
All three aliases, because you're that girl.
Well, I know Mr. Maxwell, and he likes her having that last name.
He does. And he's
Thank
a very
you.
nice guy.
Yes, thank you. I think so. I'm partial, and I'm glad you guys think so, too. And thank you for having me on. I enjoy being with my two favorite gentlemen.
Well, we love having you on, too, and we need to tell our viewing audience what you do.
Well, I am the tourism director for the Calhoun County Area Chamber and Visitor Center, so I'm pretty excited about all the things going on here and in and around Calhoun County, and we have so much to do, and I'm so excited because it's the holiday season.
It is the holiday season.
It is.
There's a song about it's a holiday season.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah, isn't that good?
Yeah.
So, Chamber of Commerce, tourism. It's amazing that we have tourism.
Hey, Chamber does a wonderful job in all the aspects that they do. They really do.
Well, we appreciate that, and we love serving our members and the community as well. And it's really not amazing that we have this much tourism, and I'll tell you why. Because
tell me why.
It's a natural attraction. We have all these great outdoor activities that naturally bring people here. Of course, hiking on the Pinhoti Trail, mountain biking on all of the mountain bike trails. You got Coldwater, you've got McClellan, you've got one in Jacksonville, you've got one up in Chehaw State Park. I mean, there's a lot of mountain biking trails. horse trails at McClellan. I mean, you've got all these great outdoor activities. You can kayak on the Chocolaca Creek, on Terrapin Creek up in Piedmont. So there's lots to do.
With all those bike trails, Sheriff,
Yeah.
aren't they in your jurisdiction? Shouldn't you
There's
have
some that
a
are.
bike patrol team?
We do have a bike patrol team.
There
Do you
go.
on mountain bikes?
We do.
There you go.
That's outstanding.
There.
The guy that does that just did a race where he rode a bicycle, I think it was 300 miles
That is
in a race. And his
awesome.
name is Ken Hickman, and he does a wonderful job with
He
that.
does.
So
He does.
and I'm sure they'll be helping Jacksonville out with their parade that's now going to be on December the 1st
That's it.
instead of tonight.
That's correct.
And so we do all kinds of things just like the Chamber of Commerce.
Well,
So
you
look at
do,
that.
and thank you for your service and the support of our community. And you hit the nail on the head. That's exactly what I was going to talk about, because we have a threat of inclement weather coming in tonight. Jacksonville, the city of Jacksonville, had to move their Christmas parade, but that's okay. They've moved it to Thursday, December 1st. And then we have a whole list of other Christmas parades
Well,
that people can go to.
We have arrested the Grinch.
Uh-oh.
So the Grinch is in jail, so we did not let him mess up Jacksonville's parade tonight.
Excellent.
We're going to parade him through the Jacksonville Christmas parade. He will be locked up in jail, and we'll parade him through the Christmas parade. We'll try to keep him in the cell, and maybe he won't get out, steal anybody's candy during the parade.
Perfect.
But we do have the Grinch arrested. So.
Excellent. Well,
Okay.
I'm glad, because I don't want the Grinch ruining anybody's parade or any other Christmas events that we
That's
have
right.
in
That's
Calhoun
right.
County.
He's not going to bond out before Christmas Eve.
We've got a hold on that. So.
Okay. Well, that's good. So tell us where all these parades are going to be.
Absolutely. So, again, we mentioned the city of Jacksonville, December 1st, which is this Thursday, 6:30, Pelham Road South. So make sure to, participate in all of these if you can. And then the city of Weaver is having theirs on Sunday, December 4th at 2 p.m., and that starts at the Weaver Elementary School and goes through downtown Weaver. The city of Piedmont is having theirs on Monday, December 5th at 6 p.m., and that starts at Clyde Pike Civic Center. And afterwards, refreshments will follow. And so, again, please go out and support all these great municipalities. They do a wonderful job. The bands, all the people going out on floats, some people pulling the Grinch in a cell, whatever, it's okay. The city of Anniston, next week, Tuesday, December 6th, on Main Street, Anniston. Christmas Village will be open at 5 p.m. and the parade starts at 6:30. City of Oxford, Thursday, December 8th at 6 p.m., Main Street, Oxford. And then Simmons Park on Saturday, the 10th, and they'll have their Christmas on Main Street. So lots going on next week. Hobson City is going to be Saturday, December 10th. That's exciting, and that will be at Hobson City Hall, which is the old C.E. Hanna School. And then also not a parade, but at Ohatchee Town Hall on Saturday, December 3rd, this coming Saturday at 6 p.m. They'll light the Christmas tree and welcome the arrival of Santa at 6 p.m. And they'll have the marching Indians as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
so
a lot.
That's a lot.
So, okay, is there a place where people can go to kind of see all this? Like a web page or something?
Yeah. How did you know?
I was hoping there was,
Yeah.
because that's a lot.
It's a lot. And so visit calhouncounty.com. It is our tourism website, but the community, the local community, can see what's happening. And right on the front page, there is a scrolling list of events that are going on in Calhoun County. Not just these, but there are a whole lot more that we can talk about too.
And, we'll talk about more of this in the second half. If somebody wants to put something on your tourism website, who do they contact?
They would contact myself, Audrey Maxwell. They can reach out at visitcalhouncounty.com. There's a contact us section on there, or they can call the chamber, 256-237-3536.
And Sheriff, you're going to be in all these parades?
We're going to be in as many of them as we absolutely can,
Good.
and we're going to parade the Grinch around.
Good.
So let everybody know that he is, in fact, in custody. So
So he
Christmas-
can't harm Christmas.
we're going to keep Christmas safe.
Thank
What
you.
are the charges on the Grinch?
Foul temperament,
Foul temperament.
candy stealing.
The candy stealing
yeah.
ought to be a felony.
That's a serious business
It
right
is
there.
serious.
Serious crime.
It is.
Candy stealing. Well, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back for the second half, and we're going to talk more about what's going on at the chamber, what Audrey does, and how the sheriff managed to find the Grinch in the first place, because that's hard to do.
Yeah, it is hard.
And we'll be right back, so you stay with us here on Calhoun County's Most Wanted. And welcome to the second half of our lineup. This half of the lineup brought to you by Abe's Ace Bail Bonds. Abe's Ace Bail Bonds, 256-831-0074. First up in this half, George Auld. Mr. Auld, last known to be living in Anniston. He's wanted for failure to appear on receiving stolen property first. And take a look at Andrea Smith. Miss Smith, last known to be living in Columbus, Georgia. She's wanted on a probation violation for possession of a forged instrument second. And this is Aaron Lambert. Mr. Lambert, last known to be living in Oxford, he's wanted on a probation violation for possession of a controlled substance. And meet Tia Caldwell. Miss Caldwell, last known to be living in Oxford, she's wanted on a failure to appear for obstruction of justice by using a false ID. Meet Corey Fuller. Mr. Fuller, last known to be living in Rainbow City, he's wanted for probation violation on possession of marijuana first. And that's it for our lineup this week. If you have any information on these folks, please call Crime Stoppers. Their number 1-833-251-7867. Welcome back. We hope you saw somebody in that half of the lineup. You might know where they are. If you do, give Sheriff Matthew Wade a call. You call, he hauls. We are here with Audrey Maxwell.
Yes, sir.
Calhoun County Chamber of Commerce Tourism, not terrorism, tourism. Director. I know.
No, we don't want terrorism.
No, we don't want that. We
have the Grinch locked up.
We
That's
have the Grinch
terrorism.
locked up.
The
sheriff and his team of Christmas investigators have locked up
Absolutely.
the Grinch so he can't steal
That's right.
little Susie Q's.
Susie Lou Who.
Susie Lou Who. Christmas, yeah.
Cindy Lou Who.
Cindy Lou Who, yeah. Cindy Lou
But
Who.
we could change it because Calhoun County might have a Susie Lou Who.
Do we?
I don't know.
Sheriff
don't know.
knows everybody. in the
Yeah,
county.
that's true. Yeah.
That's it. So, we were talking about all the Christmas parades. There's like one every day until like 2 weeks from now.
That's correct.
They're all over the place.
All over the
and
place.
You talked about the website, right?
I did. So visit CalhounCounty.com is the website to go to for not just Christmas events, but events all year. And so whether you're coming to visit this area or a resident of this area or bringing family in, and you want to know what's going on in and around our area, places to eat, places to stay if you have family, lots of family coming in and you can't fit them all in your house or whatever other reason, then you could find a place to stay and things to do.
All of that
All of that.
on the Chamber's webpage.
No, on visit CalhounCounty.com.
Oh, well, all right then. So what else is going on?
Well, because it's the holidays, there are holiday-themed events at some of our favorite attractions in the area. And so we want to point all of those things out to people who might want to be looking for something a little bit, more interesting or a different time of day than a Christmas parade. Maybe something else. So Anniston Museum and Gardens is having a big program for the holidays, but also we kind of forget that maybe Pearl Harbor Day is sandwiched in with the holidays, and we want to acknowledge the 81st anniversary of Pearl Harbor Day, and that is Wednesday, December 7th. They are having a program at the Berman Museum from 12 to 3 p.m. To acknowledge and honor Pearl Harbor Day.
Wow, so they can just show up, not have to make reservations?
You will want to call the Museum and Gardens, or you can visit their website, exploreamag.org. And so you can call them about that and other things like nature-inspired Christmas decor workshop on this Thursday, December 1st. They have creature features, which are normal programs for them, but I think this one's a little Christmas themed. And that's next.
Christmas creatures.
Christmas creatures.
Is the Grinch going to be there for that? He's
I
a
don't
Christmas
know.
creature.
He is a Christmas creature.
He's limited on his work release opportunities. We'll talk about that in a minute.
That's true. That's true. Do we know where Christmas carols come from? Well, we're going to learn about that Saturday, December 10th at the Berman Museum.
Really?
And the stories behind Christmas carols.
Really?
Yeah, thought that'd be
There's going
interesting.
to be people singing. The
Oh.
sheriff's got a great voice.
You do as well. So I think you should sing.
No.
And then Saturday Alive, which they do feature live creatures, is Saturday, December 17th. So you can visit exploreamag.org or look at their social media for more information.
And that's the Anniston Museum of...
Anniston Museum and Gardens.
And
so
gardens.
It's the Anniston Museum of Natural History, Berman Museum, and Longleaf Botanical Gardens.
You know, I was up at the Natural History Museum in D.C. a 3 or 4 months ago, and truly I like the Berman Museum much better, or the Anniston Museum of Natural History better.
Mm-hmm.
It's much more, believe it or not, there's more there.
There's a lot.
There's more
Says
there.
a lot.
There's a lot.
Yeah, I
and
mean, it's really
true.
interesting. All right, so
That's true.
a lot of stuff going
A
on at the
lot of
museums.
stuff going on.
What
And
else?
then, of course, if you are really just going to get in that Christmas spirit and want to go see Christmas lights, which everybody loves to do,
Christmas lights and eggnog.
Christmas lights and eggnog in Santa's Village at Festival of Lights. And they are open nightly from 5 to 10 p.m. at Chakalaka Park until December 24th. So Christmas Eve, that's when they close. But you have the opportunity every single night to go there and enjoy drive-through Christmas lights. And for tickets, you can go to oxfordlights.com. That's pretty easy to remember.
Oxfordlights.com.
Oxfordlights.com. And we love the city of Oxford, has really done a great job over these past few years with it. This brings tourists from all over our region. I know a lot of people from West Georgia come and experience the drive-through lights because it's a huge display and it's a wonderful, wonderful thing.
That's a lot of people coming in. So do they
Yeah.
have to reserve those tickets? They can't get them like on the fly driving
They
in?
could drive up, but if it's very busy, they may not be able to get tickets. So it's better to do it ahead of
So
time.
they limit how much traffic can go
Well,
through.
yeah, because, I mean, there's only so many cars that can be on the road at any given time right there at the Oxford Exchange. So, but, you know, hey, it's a great thing, a fun time for the family. You can bring a carload of people Monday through Thursday for $20 or Friday through Sunday, $25 a car. So, you know, like the little clown car, as many people as you can get seat belted in your car.
Seat belted in the
Yeah,
car
that's
seats
right.
and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so very quickly, what else we have?
Oh, my goodness. Big Time Entertainment. You know, Santa Claus is coming to town at Big Time Entertainment on December 4th and December 18th from 2 to 5, and you can get pictures with Santa, so that's very exciting. But also, we talked about the Grinch, and we mentioned him. Thank you, Sheriff, for allowing him to do a little work release.
It'll help pay
And-
off his fines for the
Yeah.
candy stealing he's done.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. So there are different dates that the Grinch will be there. It's every Saturday in December and then Sunday the 18th as well. From 2 to 6, the Grinch will be at Big Time Entertainment, and you can do selfies with the Grinch.
Selfies with the Grinch.
Yeah.
Well, Audrey,
Yep.
obviously we have the Christmas season in tourism running hand in hand.
It is.
And the sheriff
Thank
has
you.
got the Grinch, and he'll be taking good care of him.
Good.
We appreciate you giving us an update.
Thank you.
And we look forward to having you back on the show after the first of the year to talk about tourism in 2023.
We're already aiming towards 2023.
Crazy stuff. Well,
Thank you.
Speaking of crazy stuff, we will be back with you after the Crime Stoppers portion of the show with our crazy criminals. Stay with us on Calhoun County's Most Wanted. And welcome to the Crime Stoppers part of our show, where we ask your help on the following cases. Between November 17th and November 22nd, a home on Old Sulphur Springs Road in Jacksonville was burglarized. They got away with 2 DeWalt drills, numerous hand tools, a Levi jacket, handmade knives, coin collection, and $2 bills, a gold ring, and diamonds were all taken from this home. And beware of the following scam. The Calhoun County Sheriff's Office will not call and inform you that you have a warrant. An unknown suspect called an individual on November 21st and stated they were a sergeant at the Calhoun County Sheriff's Office. The individual was then told she had 2 outstanding warrants and to bring the money to the Calhoun County Sheriff's Office to cover them. The Calhoun County Sheriff's Office will not call you if they have warrants. If you have any information on these cases or that scam, please call Crime Stoppers. That number 1-833-251-7867.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
Sheriff, it's crazy criminal time.
Well, you know, if you're going to commit a crime, you need to be somewhat crafty.
Crafty?
Crafty. You know,
Okay,
crafty.
crafty's good.
So we have Michael Conley Lloyd, Springfield, Missouri there. I'm not sure he's crafty, but to prove a point to his girlfriend, he went into a bank this past summer and demanded money from one of the tellers. They gave him $754.
754.
$754.
Okay.
So he robbed a bank, got $754. It didn't take law enforcement long to find him due to his GPS ankle monitor that he was wearing on his leg from previous crime sprees that he had. So once again, if you're going to be a criminal, it would help to be a little craftier, a little smarter about it. You know, the best remedy is just not do it in the first place.
Well, that would be good. Now, it looked like he had, you know, on the ships, you see the depth thing printed on the hull to show you how deep the water
I'm not
was.
sure what that neck tattoo says, but it says he's going to federal prison for $754. If you know, I don't know what amount makes it worthwhile. To me, there's not an amount, but it's definitely not $754.
It makes it worthwhile.
Yes.
Well, all right. So Christmas season is here. The
Merry
sheriff's going to
Christmas.
be in all kinds of parades. The Grinch is in custody. I think we're in really good shape.
One thing I want to remind people is during the Christmas season, take a little time to spend with your family. That's what really matters on this earth. And don't get so caught up in gifts and business that you don't do what you need to do, and that's love your family and love on other people. Stay kind.
And find out what's going on around the county. And we will see you again next week, but hopefully not in the lineup here on Calhoun County's Most Wanted.